I'm with Chris and Steve, and we are at the Evergreen Aviation Museum in McMinnville, Oregon. So we just came out, the museum just closed. I was gonna live stream while we were still in the building because that's where the Spruce Goose is. Actually, to be more specific, the Spruce Goose is in that building behind me. Of course, it's called the H4 Hercules. I was filming some stuff because I might eventually make a video about the H4 Hercules, but it's in that building there, and it's way in the back. So let me turn the camera around, you might get a better view. So there's the museum, and if I zoom in, oh, you can kind of see the front of the Spruce Goose there on the inside. It takes up the whole size of the building. Sorry, I know I'm zooming in crazy. It takes up the whole length, so from there all the way to the identical thing on the other side. It is a massive airplane. It is huge. We just saw it. I was gonna live stream while we were in there, but I couldn't. So let me zoom out a little bit. Oh, I am zoomed out. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Eric. Right now, Chris and Steve are walking out to the jumbo jet here, and I want to see it too. So, but again, I filmed the Spruce Goose, so you will eventually see videos about it. Maybe I'll do two. Maybe I'll do a video where I talk about the history, but then a second video where I just explore the museum and show you shots of it. It's hard to do because I didn't film a vlog there. I went there specifically to film B-roll of the Spruce Goose, but I ended up shooting a lot of footage, and we actually got to see some things that other people don't normally see on the Spruce Goose because we met a really awesome tour guide and we made friends with him. So he was like, all right, I'll show you some things people don't get to see when they pay for these tours. So, but right now we're walking up to the there's some kind of jumbo jet. I'm not a aviation person, but there's a jumbo jet up here, and it's really windy, really rainy. So actually you can see these planes if you look on Google. Just type in Evergreen Aviation Museum, McMinnville, Oregon, and you'll see this massive jet. I don't think I can zoom out any further. Oh, there we go. There's the wide angle. Hello, Wolf Gaming. Hello, Irving. Hello, Haley. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll live stream tomorrow as well, because while Steve is going back to visit his family, me and Chris will be in Portland tomorrow, seeing some things. So maybe I'll live stream tomorrow as well. But this is just a small live stream. My gosh, look at how big this thing is. My gosh. So for those of you just joining us, I was just in the Evergreen Aviation Museum, McMinnville, Oregon, inside that massive building. The reason why the building is so massive is because it's designed to fit the full size of one particular plane, the Spruce Goose, otherwise, well, officially known as the H4 Hercules, made by Howard Hughes for World War II, although it never served in World War II. It flew only once in 1947. It is huge, you guys. The Spruce Goose is bigger than any plane that we have out here. It was ginormous. I was like, we walked in the building, and you enter through that building there, and once you are inside, you are underneath the wing. And the wing, you could fit houses underneath. You could fit a neighborhood underneath that giant plane. I don't even know if you can kind of see. Let me see, where's my finger? You can kind of see the shape, the long shape of the Spruce Goose there. It's sort of sitting a little bit underground, just slightly. So let me go ahead and bring us closer to the landing gear here. That's a little zoomed out. Why don't I, something normal. There we go. That's a normal zoom. So here is hello, Haley. So here's the landing gear of this massive jet. My God. Yeah, so the Spruce Goose, while it has been outsized in terms of weight and stuff For one thing, the Spruce Goose is it has the second largest wingspan in the United States or not the United States of the world. There's only one other plane with a wingspan wider than the Spruce Goose, and that would be some kind of spacecraft launching plane. Yeah, but it's really cool. So I highly suggest it. It was $20 to enter the museum. Museum gets you into the Spruce Goose building, where there's lots of other like old aircraft and stuff being protected from the weather. On the other side, that's the Space Museum. They have like a giant rocket in there and a bunch of stuff. We actually didn't have the time to go see that today. We thought we would, but before you know it, we were having so much fun at the Spruce Goose, the museum was closing. So there's so much cool stuff to see at the Evergreen Museum. I do recommend you see it if you ever are in the Portland area. It's a 45-minute drive southwest, but it is worth it. It's way out here. So some information on the Aviation Museum. So originally, that facility across the street there was owned by the Evergreen International. Hold on. What?
I think you can open this.
Don't do it.
Why?
Because I'm live streaming, and if you open it and damage it, you'll be on camera. You're welcome.
You're terrible.
You're welcome.
Terrible. This is so cool. It's an electronic access thing. You sure?
I'm sure. Don't do it. I don't want it to break or anything. Hello, Hannah. Hello, James Photography. Hello, Fox Starline. Hello, Irving Johnson. So, okay, some information. So that facility across the street, all that was part of the Evergreen International Aviation Company. And what happened was the Spruce Goose was staying in Long Beach next to the Queen Mary inside the dome. But when Disney was part of that, when Disney owned the land and such, they wanted to develop Port Disney, and they didn't need the Spruce Goose. They didn't need the Spruce Goose on the property. So the son of the head of the Evergreen International Company actually convinced his father, and the two men brought the Spruce Goose out here, constructed, it was the building there that way. They constructed the original building, and while they were constructing the building, the Spruce Goose was brought by sea up to Portland, and then by land from the Willamette River to their facility across the street. And they had it housed in a special temporary housing. But so then they put it inside the building there, and that's where it's been all this time. Thank you so much, Many Explanations. Hello. So this is really cool. Like I said, we only got to see the aviation part of the museum, but it was so awesome. We spent so much time just walking around and going inside the Spruce Goose and going up to the cockpit, and we learned so much stuff. We got to touch things, of course, but we had a really cool tour guide who was just like, hey, you guys are really cool, and he trusted us with the plane. So this was well worth the trip. 45 minutes southwest of Portland. So here's the jumbo jet out front of the museum. Fox Starline says, Alex, have you heard of the Hindenburg? Of course. The airship that caught fire. So really neat. But the interesting thing about this museum was that the son who brought the Spruce Goose up here, he was a pilot, and I believe he died tragically. I don't want to assume I know how, but because I haven't learned that part yet, but he did die tragically. His father completed the museum for his son as a dedication to his son. So it's a really heartwarming story. I might even eventually film a story about the museum itself, actually. It might even be part of the Evergreen. About the Spruce Goose story. Actually, I want to get my 4K camera out and film something here. Let me see. It's nice and rainy. I love the rain. A lot of people don't, but I do. So, getting my 4K camera out. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Osmo. Oh, I turned it on, I guess. All right, I'm gonna film this real quick. And I can use that. I film it at 60 frames per second, so if I need to slow it down to half the speed, it will still look smooth. So I'll do another shot just the opposite way. I don't think I'll ever use that second shot, but you never know. All right, put that away because it's raining. Ugh, everything's getting wet. All right, let's see who's in the chat. Ivan, Alex, when are you visiting Cape Town? When am I visiting Cape Town? I don't know. I don't have the money to go to Cape Town. Oh my gosh. So this is really cool. I haven't seen Steve in 1.5 years, and I haven't seen Chris in 2 years. So this has been a really fun day. We were supposed to go see a submarine in Portland today, but I made us late. I feel so bad. I made us late, and we missed our tour for the submarine. So, but we came straight here afterwards.
Alex, you can draw your name on the landing gear flap if you want.
What?
Yeah, right here. You can draw the names right here.
Well, I'm not going to vandalize. Oh, jeez.
It's dirt.
It's dirt, but still. I don't even want to touch it.
No, I touched it on accident and my hand was all black.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, I'm not going to. What would you do if this whole thing just like went...
I'd be dead before I could react.
Well, no, I mean, like, maybe not completely flat, but, like, just enough to, like, scare you. Would you run?
Let's go. Let's go. Wait, I'll be like, oh, wait, the plane's an inch closer. Let me get in your back. If you go right here, there's actually a little hatch right there, a little latch. And you can press that latch and the door comes down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it?
So, I mean, can you carry me?
No. Remember what the guy said about the sniper?
That's true. Maybe he's camping in there.
So the guy was joking with us, but he was like, oh yeah, you guys can walk out there and see the two planes. He goes, I don't want to be seeing you guys on each other's shoulders trying to climb up to it. You know, we got snipers and everything. Oh my God, we bust out laughing. So, yeah, this has been a wonderful day so far, and it's not even done. So after this, we're gonna go get some dinner. Oh, what time is it? We gotta make.
I think 5:30.
Oh, we gotta go.
Let me check right now. 5:15.
Well, still, we should get going just in case. But yeah, we're gonna go have some dinner, and then afterwards, I think we're gonna have beignets at my house. I have some dough that I'm hoping has risen enough that I can make beignets out of it. Steve loves beignets. I used to serve it at my cafe, and Steve used to always come visit and eat beignets. Yeah, so tomorrow we got some things planned. I'm not going to reveal what they are just yet. I don't want people to suddenly surprise me and be like, I've come here to visit you, because we have a lot planned. So, but, well, plus, maybe they come and then we're not even there. And then they're like, oh no, I spent all this money. I don't know. Some people have done that. So I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see where we're walking. So that's the center building. It's got like a theater and stuff for like presentations and things. What's really cool is, you see that plane over there on top of the building? That's a real plane, and they use it as a water slide. That's an indoor water park over there, and that's a real plane on the roof.
You know what's really cool though about that plane?
What?
They actually flew it here.
They flew it here?
They flew it here. Yeah, this last flight was to here. It flew from California to here.
From California to here?
I think. I don't know, but they actually did fly it here. They landed it in one of the runways here.
Oh, nice. Well,
Yeah.
it's probably the one behind us on the other side of the street.
Yeah, I was reading on it, and there were people following it. Yeah. So.
Oh, I'm trying to zoom out. My screen's wet, so it's being all wonky. All right, so it's a gravel pathway, but they said we were allowed to walk here.
Yeah, not cement.
Yeah, not
No
cement.
cement.
I thought it was from Google Earth. It looks like cement. You know what? You can go to hell. No, I'm just kidding.
0 to 100 real quick.
So now we're walking back. I wish I could have shown you guys the Spruce Goose.
Cessna.
Yeah, it's over there.
What?
I'm gonna go over there.
Oh, where?
Where?
Blue Angel.
Oh, I thought you went over there.
Can you walk on the grass there?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh gosh. So, all right. So now we're walking back. If Steve is gonna go that far, I'll go with him and I'll try to show you guys
from the window.
From the window, yeah, the Spruce Goose. Like I said to the people who first started watching, I filmed a lot of it, a lot of B-roll of the Spruce Goose and the inside as well. Also some areas that people don't normally get to see, I think. Let's see. I will use that to make a video about the history of the Hercules, and then if I have enough footage or of the right things, maybe I'll make like a little narrated tour or something eventually out of all that footage, like I did with the Queen Mary. So yeah, we're gonna try walking up, and I'll try to show you guys through the glass what the Spruce Goose looks like. Oh, there is a sidewalk over there. Yeah. So. Oh no.
We can go back. No.
I'm not going back. Actually, this is kind of a cool shot right here.
You want to take a selfie right here, roll past, and then you go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, all right. Wait, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, you're. All right, hold on.
I'll get in. You're gonna be live streaming your stomach for a while.
No, I haven't pointed at the building.
Okay, there you go. All right. Arm. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right. Did a little selfie for ourselves. We also took a really cool selfie inside at the front of the H4 Hercules.
I don't think your message came yet, Alex.
Well, it did for Steve. Yeah. Steve got it. You're just slow.
Wait, yeah, I didn't get it. Look at it.
Oh, that's weird because it was before black.
Yeah, I was like, why did it?
So, what is this? What kind of plane is this? Says Northrop F-5E Tiger 2. So, let me see. I'm not really I'm not generally like an aviation nerd, you know, but I can appreciate these planes, you know. I can appreciate their construction, their design, their size. My God, you know, oh, huge. So, Steve, do you think that they would let me walk up to the window? Do you think there's any reason why they wouldn't?
Oh, there's a sidewalk right there too. So.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll walk up real quick, and I feel like I owe you guys a view of the Spruce Goose. Ooh, it's muddy over here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I owe you guys a view of the Spruce Goose. It's the best view is at the center of the building, so I have to walk out to the center, but I'll turn the camera so you can see. There's a bunch of planes and stuff inside the building. There's a whole lot of mannequins. It freaked me out a couple of times. I thought there were people staring at me, at a few times it was just mannequins. So it's hard to see the Spruce Goose because from here it looks dark, but if I put the camera up to the window at the right spot, you should be able to see it. So, let's see. Could this be a good spot? I think so. I don't want to get their window dirty, but let's see. There's this. Oh, come on, focus, please, focus. There we go. So, there's the Spruce Goose. Let's see.
What are you doing?
You're funny. Let me try to move to this side. Let's see. There we go. So there's the cockpit up there. And if I turn this here, you can see the wing. It's absolutely ginormous. Let's see. Yeah. Maybe if I lift up a little bit, you can see the platform that we walked inside. Really neat. It's a huge building. Let me walk over here too. Steve is nerding out at those planes. So I'll get a view from this side as well. Let's see. I didn't even notice the Nazi aircraft there.
Yeah, you did not see that coming, right?
Oh my God, Chris. Queen Mary's in Long Beach. Yeah, folks, the Queen Mary's in Long Beach. The Spruce Goose is here at the Evergreen Aviation Museum in McMinnville, Oregon. So, Spruce Goose, up until 2019, had the widest wingspan of any aircraft up until 2019. So you can kind of see there's a jet there, or a fighter plane, or whatever it is. Not really sure what that is. And then up above is the wing of the Spruce Goose. It is massive. That wing is like as wide as a house. It's incredible. Let me see if I can get a...
Alex was telling me earlier that the biggest wingspan today was that Spruce Goose's wingspan was just recently beaten by a plane that takes rocket ships to space.
Not rocket ships, but they're like they look like little airplanes.
Oh, they drop them from like close to space, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
They drop them like close to space. Dude, do you hear the echo here?
I do. I was gonna say it, but you were talking.
I know, I hear it. It's... Oh my gosh. It's like one of those things where you have to stand at like the right spot. So, that's the wing of the Spruce Goose. It is unbelievable. The wing is so big, you could actually walk inside and stand up in it.
They didn't let us go inside, but
they didn't let us go inside, but you can peek in there, and we took footage of the inside of the wing though. And then let me see if I can get a view of that that floater. I'll do the floater from this side because we got to meet up with Steve. But the thing on the wing that helps it to float and stay upright in water, because the Spruce Goose is the largest aquatic aircraft. It's designed to sit in water and take off in water. So it has no landing gear. It can't roll on land. So it's just designed to sit on water. But the floater is like huge. It's the little thing, it's the thing on the wing that helps it to stay upright, keep the wings level on the water. So let me see. You can kind of see it. You see the floater there? That's the big gray thing is the wing of the Spruce Goose, and then that big bulbous thing hanging from the wing is the floater of the wing. It is absolutely ginormous. You can see the wing even goes over the second floor of the museum over there. It's huge. All right, but we have to get to the restaurant. All right. So let me see. Robert asks, when did they move the Spruce Goose from Long Beach? They moved it in 1992. So it was acquired by, I'll take you to the statue. It's really cool. It was acquired by a young man who was like, I don't know exactly, but he was the son of the man who operated the Evergreen Aviation, or Evergreen International Aviation Company. And when he heard that Disney was asking to get rid of the Spruce Goose, he told his father, he's like, we have to save that airplane, because people were thinking about cutting up the Spruce Goose into several pieces and then like selling off the pieces to museums. And this man, I think his name is Michael. I'll go up to the statue so I can read it. But I think Michael, he was like, Dad, we have to bring the Spruce Goose here and preserve it. And so they did. They brought it by sea. It was floated on a barge in several pieces. And then it was floated into Portland and then down the Willamette River all the way to a place closest to McMinnville, where it was then moved by oh geez, let me wide view. Hold on. Wide. There we go. So that's him. He was a pilot. I think he was even a military pilot. I'm not really sure, but let me read his name because we owe him. Captain Michael King Smith. That's his name. So thank you, Captain Michael King Smith, for preserving a piece of aviation history, not just the Spruce Goose, but all of the planes that are at this museum here in McMinnville, Oregon. So really awesome. He unfortunately died before this Evergreen Aviation Museum could be completed. And his father completed the museum in his honor. That's why there's a statue. So his father completed the museum in his honor. Very heartwarming story. And in the process, they both saved the Spruce Goose in one solid piece. It's really awesome. And I shot plenty of video of it, so you'll see a video or two or three featuring the Spruce Goose in different formats. So maybe a documentary, maybe like a walk around tour, maybe like something else as well. So maybe a little short or something I can post on YouTube just to get people interested. But if you want to know where the Evergreen Aviation Museum is, it's in McMinnville, Oregon. So you just type in Evergreen Aviation Museum. It's really, yeah, Spruce Goose, yeah. I keep trying to say H4 Hercules, but it's known so widely by Spruce Goose. But if you want to give Howard Hughes what he's owed, it's the H4 Hercules. That's the name of it. So anyway, really awesome Evergreen Aviation Museum, McMinnville, Oregon. And wouldn't you know it, Steve? As soon as we're done with the day, the rain stops.
Yeah, I know.
Like as soon as we're done, the rain has stopped.
And I just want to say thanks to Alex for bringing us to this place, me and Chris, because this place, if you get a chance to come up here, you have to visit. If you're into aviation at all, or just a fan of the Spruce Goose, you gotta come here. It's
Yeah.
well worth whatever we paid. I don't remember.
Yeah. So for those of you, in case for some reason you might not have heard him, he says you have to come here. It's a really great place, the Evergreen Aviation Museum, McMinnville, Oregon. I think we paid like $20 per person. Yeah, $20 per person plus $10 to get the special tour of the cockpit area of the Spruce Goose.
That guy was great.
The guy was great. What was his name? Ron. Yeah, Ron was really great. He toured us there. There he is, the man of the hour. Wave hello, everybody. As Chris with a K runs up. Yeah, we got to get going, you guys. So I'm going to say goodbye now. We have to get to our restaurant. So I'll see you later. Thank you so much for joining me. And please come visit the Evergreen Aviation Museum in McMinnville, Oregon. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.